quesadillas. Quesadillas is my best and favorite street food ever. You can find them everywhere in Mexico City. They're in the farmer's market, in the food market, on the street, everywhere.
A quesadilla is well known all over the world as a folded tortilla with melted cheese inside. Its name was given by the Spanish during the 18th century, using the word queso, which means cheese, and the ending illa, which means diminutive. So the formal translation will be little cheese. It's in Mexico City, the place where I grew up, where we decided to call a tortilla stuffed with any kind of things quesadilla.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my own recipe for the quesadillas. You can stuff them with a whole bunch of different guisados, which are like stews or casserole, made of vegetables and different kind of meat. And of course, you are going to put some cheese in some of them. And now you could be asking yourself, what is the difference between a taco and a quesadilla? And probably you will say, oh, it's the cheese. But I tell you, my friends, claro que no, it's not the cheese. The difference is in the way you treat the corn dough. It's like thinking that a pizza and a calzone is the same. They are not the same.
To make a perfect taco, you need to have everything ready. You heat your tortillas, then you put the stuffing in them, some cilantro, some sauce, and then you chop some onions and put them inside too, and there you go. You get a perfect and delicious street taco. On the other hand, for the quesadilla as well, that is a different story. You need to watch the rest of the video and you'll see.
Our ingredients today are going to be nixtamal dough, which is, nixtamal is the way the dough is prepared, but this is corn dough. You can find them in some of the stores here, or if you cannot find them prepared like this, you can also go and buy your own flour and make them with flour. This brand of corn flour is a good choice if you cannot find the nixtamal dough. And in the back side of the package are the directions, so you can follow directions and make your own dough. You need 2 pounds of corn dough. Chicken broth powder. I always use this brand. Queso fresco is fresh cheese. Unsalted butter, Mexican crema, which is like sour cream, a pound of Oaxaca cheese. You can find this also in the supermarket under the name of El Mexicano, and they come in a little bag wrap. 2 white onions sliced in half moon. A package of white mushroom. It's about 16 ounces, so they have to be sliced very thin. We need 8 poblano peppers. To pick them, you have to be sure that the skin is bright and soft, because these guys are like people. They get wrinkles with the time, so you don't want them all wrinkled. You want them smooth and bright. And try not to pick them like this. When they are curved, it's more difficult to peel. I'm going to show you how to peel them later. We are also going to need this utensil. I know not everybody has one of these in their houses. This is a tortilla maker, and this is very easy to find. You can find them in Walmart sometimes. The kernels of 2 white corn. And the star of today, epazote. This herb can be found fresh, but it's a little difficult to find. So normally I find them here dry in a little bag, and the most famous brand of these is El Guapo, which means the handsome. A liter of vegetable oil.
To clean our peppers, we are going to put them direct on the fire. Let them burn, baby. So just keep them turning, and you'll see how the skin becomes burned and brown. And then we're going to do something else. Don't worry, just keep your hands safe of the fire.
Now that your stove is a complete mess, but you have your peppers roasted, you are going to put them in a plastic bag. So you are going to wrap them. And the heat of the peppers is going to help to make the skin pop out. So when we clean them, it's going to be much more easier. So we are going to wrap them in a towel to keep the heat of the peppers. To keep them warm, I'm going to put them in my microwave just to let them rest 2 hours so the skin pops out. The first guisado that we are going to prepare is the mushroom. So we're going to light our stove in the higher temperature. Spread 2 tablespoons of butter. It's like a third of this kind of bar. We are going to use only 1 of the white onions. We are going to caramelize our onions. So let's put the mushrooms little by little. Now you can see the juices of the mushrooms are coming out. Oh my God. The smell of this thing, only with the mushroom and the onion, is delicious. Now is the time of the part of the day, epazote. I have 3 tablespoons of dry epazote here. The aroma of this herb is out of this world. You are going to love epazote. And mix your mushroom. Let them sweat. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of chicken broth powder. Now that our mushrooms are ready, you can put them in a bowl and let them rest so all the flavors get together. Oh, this is spectaculous! 2 hours had passed, so we are ready to start peeling our peppers. You will need a clean bowl to put your peeled peppers when you finish. And here we have our bag. So you see, the skin came off, but we didn't burn the pepper. You are going to open the cold water, so it will help you to take the skin off. So take away all the skin, or as much skin as you can. You are going to open your pepper and take out the seed and the vein. It doesn't matter if the pepper breaks, because we are going to cut it in small stripes. Now our peppers are clean. You see, they don't have skin, they don't have seeds, and some of them have some of the veins, so we are going to have this yummy kick of spice. Next step is cut our peppers. First, we are going to take off the stem, and then we are going to open them and make some stripes. Again, we are going to heat our pan in high temperature. We are going to use 2 tablespoons of butter. It's a third part of our bar. Let it melt. Add the rest of our onion. And again, we want to caramelize it. Add the corn. Move your corn and your onions so the butter cover them all. And now that the onion is perfectly caramelized and our corn is softer, we are going to add the rajas. Mix them all together. We add 1 tablespoon of chicken broth powder and mix it again. Low the temperature, them boil for not more than a minute. You can cover them so the flavors get together. Remember, this doesn't have to be overcooked. The rajas are already roasted. It's time to work with our dough. If you can find this type of nixtamal dough, you are going to use your corn flour. So when you follow the directions in the package and you finish, your corn dough is going to be a little warm. So if you see this one, I bought it in the supermarket and it's not warm enough. So that's why this is coming apart. So I am going to play a little bit with this. Use your hands. Feel it. Like in Ghost.
Preheat 3 cups of oil in a deep pan to fry your quesadillas.
I'm gonna give you a trick to be able to work with your tortilla maker. If you put the dough direct to this thing, you are going to be fighting with your dough, and you will never be able to make not even a single tortilla. You need a plastic bag, the ones that you get when you buy your fruits and vegetables in the supermarket. This is what you need. So you are going to cut the bottom of the plastic bag, and then you are going to split it in two pieces. You are going to put your piece of plastic bag on the top of your tortilla maker, and then you are going to get some dough a little bigger than the size of a golf ball. You see, you play a little bit with it, and then you put it in the center of your tortilla maker. You fold the plastic bag. Be careful that the plastic is folded up to the edge. You squish. It's going to be thinner on this side, so you have to turn your tortilla and squish it slowly, gently. This way you get a perfect tortilla. Now we are going to put some of the stuffing. This time I'm going to use mushrooms. So put just a tablespoon or two, not too much. It's not that I'm being chippy. It's because if you put too much in it, you are going to have a mess. I'm going to add a little bit of Oaxaca cheese, not too much, and then use your plastic bag to put the dough together. You see how I make it? Gently. Don't squish too hard, just enough to put the dough together. Our oil is perfectly hot. Carefully, from one side of the oil, put your quesadilla. Every time you prepare one quesadilla, you put it in the oil direct. Don't prepare them all first and then fry them. If you have a fryer, of course it's going to be easier for you. But if you don't have a fryer and you need a pan like this, try to make them 2 by 2, so it will be easier for you to handle them and turn them. You'll see that the quesadilla is ready to turn because it's brown, like crispy brown, you know, golden brown. And when your quesadilla is ready, you're going to have a tray ready here with a paper towel, so you can carefully pass your quesadilla and let them drain the extra oil. This style of quesadillas have to be served this way. You put some sour cream on top. Look at this. With the heat of the quesadilla, the cream is melting. Put a little bit of queso fresco crumbles. And if you want, why not, some sauce to give an extra kick. And here we have our wonderful, delicious, spectacular, and perfect Mexican real quesadilla. Let's begin. Oh my God. The dough is crunchy. And the rajas inside. Oh my God, look at the rajas. This is perfection. Buen provecho. And again, this is all for today. Thank you for watching and try this recipe. Let me know what you think about it and share with your friends. If you like it, give me a like and join my channel. My name is Victoria and I'm very happy to be with you again. See you next time. Adios.